Fieldays. Yes, it's that time of year again. It's kicked off in Mystery Creek. And over the next 4 days, well, 3 days now, more than 100,000 people are expected to pour into the Southern Hemisphere's biggest agricultural event. With a record number of exhibitors, including 66 international ones and 1,200 overseas visitors. It's a place for farmers, suppliers, politicians even. A few curious city folk, all to connect, check out new tech and take the pulse of the rural economy. And the big buzz this year is that agriculture is booming. Dairy prices are holding strong, red meat exports are up, and the budget announced a 20% tax break on new farm machinery. Agriculture Minister Todd McClay says the sector is leading the recovery, with lower interest rates making farming more profitable again. Vendors are hoping all that positivity translates to strong spending, especially on big ticket items like your tractors, robotics and cutting edge equipment. But there's also lots on offer for families. They've got a family fun zone, daily activities, and for the first time ever, the Red Bull Cut It lawnmower racing. I'll get to that later. But first, joining me now is Taryn Storey from the New Zealand National Fieldays Society. Taryn, a very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Leah.
Fieldays, the gates are open, people are there. What's the vibe on the ground like at the moment?
Oh, it's pretty exciting, I have to say. Today's a little bit wet, but overall everyone's excited. The rush at the gates, 8 o'clock on Wednesday, was amazing. People are still milling around despite the inclement weather, so very exciting.
Nice. Hey, Tara, numbers took a real hit in 2022, obviously off the back of COVID, with about 75,000 through the gates, but they've been climbing steadily since. Are you expecting this year to break records?
It's really hard to say. It's crystal ball gazing, and we never like to put a number on it, but it's definitely feeling as though the tide has turned. People are very excited. Like I said, there's some great stimulus in the economy for our rural folk, so we're certainly hoping to see that flow through for everybody, including our exhibitors. They've invested so much in this event, so we'd really like to see the crowds, the footfall traffic fall through the event for sure.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because there's been a lot of talk about rural confidence. I mean, there's Agriculture Minister himself, Todd McClay, said, the sector is leading the recovery. So, I mean, are you getting that sense that people are feeling more positive, farmers are this year?
Definitely. You can sort of feel the optimism and the confidence is definitely there, particularly moving on from last year. I think 2023, it was sort of certainly feeling a little bit of a low, and then we've sort of steadily, the vibe, for want of a better word, has definitely been shifting positive through each year, and this year you can feel that there is a sense of energy and excitement back in the sector, which is exciting.
The government recently announced the 20% tax break, which will cover new farm machinery. Are you hearing farmers jumping on that, Taryn? A few new shiny tractors heading out the gate?
Oh, look, the exhibitors that I've spoken to are really happy with how their first few days have gone. So hopefully that's only going to continue.
And wool. I see wool's getting the spotlight this year. What sort of innovations are we talking about? Are we seeing a bit of a wool comeback?
It's an amazing site in the Central Pavilion, and it's showcasing a huge amount of wool products, and everything from acoustic panels to these amazing light shades. I'm quite keen to take one of those home myself, as well as wool carpet. Great innovation within the sector, but it's the end products that they're sort of showcasing, and how versatile wool is. So it's great to be able to shine a spotlight on that.
And I've heard about the drone zone. It sounds like a bit of a showstopper. What's that about? What is the drone zone? I gather it's drones and it's in a zone, but what is it, Taryn?
It's agricultural drones, so they're a fantastic piece of kit, and it's an opportunity to be able to demonstrate how they work. So they're quite large, got amazing precision technology on them, and it's able to showcase how it's working predominantly for the horticulture sector at the moment, but a great opportunity to get up close and see how these machines work.
I think I'd be quite fascinated with that because, that's farming, of course, you got your farmer out there and the sheep and horses and all that stuff and the dogs running around. But high tech now, isn't it? It's New Zealand's quite innovative. I know we've got machines that pick fruit and but you got drones going up in the high countries where, it is quite difficult to get up to. I gather all that tech's on display as well.
Definitely. So we would call ourselves the home of agricultural innovation. We hold the Fieldays Innovation Awards annually. And in fact, our finalists will be announced, the winners will be announced at an event this evening, which
great.
is really exciting. But there is a number of amazing inventions and innovations within the Fieldays Innovations Hub, all about, creating on-farm solutions in a very high-tech, innovative way. Everything from mechanical solutions to robotics, like you mentioned earlier, and software to sort of help support farm operations.
What I like too about... And look, Taryn, I've got to come clean. I actually have never been to a Fieldays. I say it every year. I don't know.
You're going to have to come.
I know. Like, it's just down the road, really. But it's what's great about it. It's not just farmers and rural folk, right? You've got a few city slickers that like to go along.
Oh, definitely. It's all about bringing town and country together. So there's definitely something for everyone. We have a fantastic rural living area, which is showcasing everything for your lifestyle, be it a lifestyle block or in town. We've got a family fun zone, so great opportunity to bring the kids down on Saturday particularly with after school sports. And then, as you mentioned, Red Bull Cut It lawnmower racing, which we are very excited about.
Now, this is the first time, I think, that they've come to Fieldays.
That's correct. That's correct.
And it's going to be a sight to behold. I was going to talk about that a little later on, but they're on display. But when's the actual racing day? Is it? Can you tell us?
Saturday's
a day. Nice.
Saturday's a day. Super Saturday at Fieldays.
Nice.
Great opportunity to come down and check it all out.
Thing about Super Saturday too. Is that the best day to get a deal? Is this the day to get a deal? Kind of.
Well, anecdotally, apparently it is. So a lot of exhibitors would tend to discount things so that they can not ship them off site.
So not take them home. Yeah, like most exhibits say, the last day you try and get a deal so that you don't have to pack down so much. I might finally get that combine harvester I've been looking for.
Best day to do it.
Best day to Leah gets her combine harvester. Now, finally, Taryn, do you a personal pick of yours? Is there a most exhibit or something cool or surprising that you've seen at Fieldays that you've always really enjoyed, or is there something new this year?
Personal pick would be the thing I love seeing the most each and every year are the people that come to the event and they end up catching up with someone that they haven't seen for a long time, and you see it time and time and time again in the streets. That would have to be my number one favourite thing. But outside of that, I'm going to have a go at the one big dig on the village green and try and see if I can score myself a new phone.
Oh, is that what happens? You got to get out there and dig up for a phone.
That's it.
Oh, very good. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, Taryn. That is Taryn Storey from the New Zealand National Fieldays Society.